Coming up on Mountain News at 6, a man charged in connection with the death of 2 women appears in court. And health experts in our area discuss the newest COVID-19 variant.
And some folks out there are looking at 90 degrees right now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
We continue to follow a major story out of Powell County. State police say Brian Epperson is tied to the death of 2 Kentucky women. Just days ago, Epperson was charged with murder. He faced a judge on that charge for the first time today. Samantha Valentino has the family's reaction.
Brian Epperson was arrested for possession of meth 2 weeks ago. That charge came after Rochelle Dawson was found dead in a room at the Red Roof Inn in Winchester. His arrest citation says Epperson rented the room and capsules filled with meth were found in his truck. Caleb Thompson is Rochelle's fiance.
I'm never going to get to see her again. I'm never going to get to feel her hands. Like I said, she was cold. She was cold the other day.
That was at Rochelle's funeral. It's where Thompson says he was when he learned Epperson had been charged with murder, but connected to another woman's death.
A friend of mine had sent me a post where he had been charged with Kristen's murder, and it was a little bit of a weight that was lifted off my heart.
Epperson's arrest citation says Kristen Morris was found dead in a property rented by Epperson on May 31st. Her cause of death was ruled an overdose with only meth in her system. The amount of meth was more than 200 times that of a typical overdose. The citation says capsules containing meth, similar to those found when Rochelle died, were found inside the rental property. In his criminal complaint, KSP says a search of Epperson's phone revealed he'd searched overdose death information after the deaths of both women. Epperson also told troopers he had placed meth inside the capsules found at both scenes. Thursday, Epperson was arraigned for Morris's murder. He pled not guilty.
What's your initial reaction when you hear that?
I feel, to be honest, sick.
Winchester police arrested Epperson on that possession of meth charge. They're still waiting for Dawson's toxicology test to come back so that they can present their case to the prosecutors and determine the most appropriate charges.
There's no way it cannot be murder. There's no way it cannot be a second murder.
In Powell County, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
Brian Epperson is due back in court for his murder case on Tuesday. He also has a preliminary hearing scheduled on Tuesday for his possession of meth charge. A Wayne County, Kentucky man was charged with attempted murder after police say he was involved in a crime spree and reportedly even tried to run someone over. The incident started at approximately 11:30 last night at the Wayne County Hospital. Police were called to the scene after reports of Anthony Dykes trying to steal an ambulance. Police later found Dykes after he actually stole another vehicle when he was walking along West Columbia Avenue in Monticello. A Bell County man pleaded guilty to a brutal attack. Charles Girdner admitted to assaulting and strangling a woman. The case stems from an incident in 2022 where Girdner attacked a woman with a knife, then used his hands to strangle her until she lost consciousness. After being released on the charges, Girdner failed to appear in court and was later indicted for bail jumping last year. A sentencing of 12 years was recommended for Girdner. His sentencing is set for July 31st. A Lawrence County man was sentenced to 10 years in prison on multiple charges, including possessing meth with the intention to distribute it. According to Kenneth Eisen Jr.'s plea agreement, authorities obtained a search warrant for his home last September. Law enforcement agencies found a host of drugs, including nearly 170 grams of suspected meth and several firearms. Eisen admitted to possessing narcotics with the intent to distribute them. Police in Laurel County arrested a Scott County man after they say he had meth and oxycodone in his possession. It happened last night on East Laurel Road. During a checkpoint, police discovered that Larry Bartley was wanted on a board parole violation warrant. Police found the drugs on Bartley while they were in the process of arresting him. He was taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center. Some folks in the mountains are experiencing some sunny weather right now. Let's go ahead and check in with First Alert meteorologist Megan Dusmel for the first look. Megan.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of sun out in the region, leading those temperatures to be very warm, especially for our southwestern counties. Take a look as you travel towards Wayne County, Kentucky. Monticello is at 93 degrees, 91 as you travel towards Somerset. And as you travel farther and farther to the east, that's when those temperatures will be trending a little bit cooler, only 77 degrees for some of our Virginia counties. Now, as I mentioned, mostly sunny for all of the region. However, we do see some scattered showers still in the forecast as you travel in between the Kentucky and West Virginia border. We'll continue to watch that tapering out over the next couple of minutes. Here's a closer zoom for you just so you can see where that's positioned as of this moment, just north of South Williamson. Now, over the next 12 hours, we'll continue to see those chances for showers diminishing, looking at nice and clear skies overnight, so that'd be perfect for watching the stars. Temperatures cooling down to the low 70s. Caroline.
Thanks, Megan. As folks continue to talk about money and inflation, you might start feeling some of that pain in your pocketbook. With the heightened discussion of tariffs throughout the nation, experts have started to explain how that could impact your car insurance. Mark Friedlander with the Insurance Information Institute says there's a lot of back and forth about what those tariffs will be and how they might impact you and your purchasing power.
In general, tariffs will increase the cost of auto insurance for everybody because it applies to auto parts, and most auto parts are imported from outside the U.S. So wherever the tariffs land in terms of the percentage, it will have an impact, not immediately.
He says your current bill is likely locked in and will not see the impacts from tariffs, but he says in the future we could see increasing prices on car parts and car insurance. Officials with Apple Red Legal Aid are sharing advice on eviction notices. In their virtual eviction prevention clinic, legal professionals with Apple Red say they are there to support you. They say if you have received a notice to vacate but have not yet received an eviction order, you still have rights. Charnell Burton with Apple Red says these sessions are in place to serve you so that you are able to understand your rights and talk to your landlord.
Once an actual court case is initiated, you're very limited on what you can do. So what we're trying to do is assist people before things ever get to that point, to avoid having an eviction ever filed against them.
The virtual clinics are hosted every other Wednesday from noon to 1. They are online and free for you to attend. Officials say a new variant of COVID-19 has made its way into the United States. WYMT's McKinley Calandrino spoke to Kentucky doctors on what you should know.
A new variant of COVID-19 was announced in early January, Nimbus. The new COVID strain has now made its way into the United States, even reaching doctors' offices in eastern Kentucky. Some are calling it razor blade throat COVID.
It actually starts out as a severe razor-like sore throat or headache, muscle aches, fatigue, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea.
Health experts say what makes the Nimbus variant different from the original Omicron strain is that Nimbus is more contagious. From what they have seen, as it is spreading more rapidly nationwide, this strain does not seem to be as strong nor as long-lasting as the Omicron virus. Officials say folks over the age of 65 and those who are immunocompromised may be more prone to the virus, but not to be alarmed, as scientists say the current COVID vaccination is effective for the Nimbus strain. Experts say we've been here and we've done this before.
This is just a different strain of a virus that we're now all exposed to. Use some common sense. If you're around sick people, then wash your hands more frequently, mask up, stay vaccinated. If you're immunocompromised, stay away from large groups. The same things that you've been doing around the other strains of the virus.
Health experts recommend to continue washing your hands, staying out of large crowds, and most importantly, staying home if you are sick to prevent the virus from spreading. In Perry County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
To learn more about the Nimbus variant, you can visit our website at WYMT.com.
We're still watching some scattered showers across eastern Kentucky.
And we hear from members with one Pike County distillery after the acquisition of another brewing company.